All right, we are back for segment number 2. This one should be a little bit less bouncy with our windows.
Yeah, so, hopefully.
Thank you for everybody that was going through that. Hopefully you didn't have like a seizure or anything like that.
Yeah, our podcast listeners had a merciful experience on that last one. Our video was bouncing all over the place because of the switcher I built, so sorry.
No, it's good. We're still working out some of the bugs from the rebuild, but let me launch us into this segment. So we've talked a little bit before, actually more than a little bit, about some of the issues with AI companions.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of reasons I think that AI companions are and will continue to be a thing, and may even, in some positive ways, continue to be a thing. So I'm not against the idea. However, the idea is fraught with problems. We've seen attachment issues. We've seen just general creepiness. We've seen self-harm come from it. Just tons and tons of things, because AI systems, despite even putting in a really good system prompt, are fairly non-deterministic, and they suffer from context flooding issues and different issues that can happen because of the weight of past conversations. So they can always go into this weird, unexpected place. And we're seeing that over and over and over again. It's something that has to be solved for in this. And so I just lead with the article that's on the screen, AI Companions Pose Risk to Student Mental Health. What can schools do? I lead with that specifically so that I can jump from that tab to this next article, because then you think about if AI companions might be unhealthy, what else could be unhealthy? Well, how about an AI toy that says that it loves you?
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
Right. So this is from an article in The Guardian, and the title is, "I Love You Too. My Family's Creepy, Unsettling Week with an AI Toy." The Kettley chatbot Grim, great name, right?
That's a good name.
Is designed to learn your child's personality, while every conversation they have is recorded and then transcribed by a third party. It wasn't long before I wanted this experiment to be over.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the immediate thought that I had, was everything you say to this it's not happening on device. It's not happening on this toy.
Yeah. Technically they could get to that level. You could load a small language model into an on-device thing and then not have it connected to the internet and still some interactivity. But that's not what's going on here.
Very quick divert. I know we have a lot to cover. This reminds me, when I was younger, I had a Barney toy that my parents got me that you had to connect via the printer cables, those old big parallel plug cables. You could program it with your kid's name and things they liked, and the toy would then talk to you about them. So we've had creepy techno toys for a long time like that. It just,
exactly.
The internet connectivity of this is eerie. I don't like that.
It is. Well, and this has existed for other toys that have not been based on generative AI and large language models, right? There's since I think 2017-ish or before even, I remember talking about some internet connected toys and keynotes that I was doing, and they were very, very creepy as well. Because you start to get into the thing that this is not just a toy, this is a surveillance device.
Yeah.
All of the issues that we have with an Amazon Alexa or a Google Home device or anything else, anything that you've heard a security professional say about those devices goes doubly and triply in this, because this one is meant to form an attachment bond, or the human is meant to form an attachment bond with this thing. I don't think the thing is actually attached to the human.
No, but the thing certainly builds a dossier about the human and what they like and what they're into and the things they talk about.
And so it starts to get into this article, and the wife in this scenario is saying, "I'm going to throw that thing into the river." She is totally frustrated. The thing is Grim, the AI-powered stuffed alien toy that musician, better known as Grimes, helped develop with a toy company named Curio.
Oh, wait, Grimes made this?
Yes.
What on earth?
Well, in collaboration, yeah. Which is really, really interesting. We'll get into this too. So Grimes was married briefly to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And they have a child together. Now, it is interesting. This is built with OpenAI's technology, not XAI.
Grimes and Elon are not on good terms, from what I understand.
They're not, but in a second, we'll see something that's pretty funny.
Oh, boy.
So day one, the attachment was not immediate. We first took Grim out of the box, and then he, her, it. We decided to go by multiple pronouns. It started bleeping and babbling extremely loudly, and Imba yelled, "Turn it off." But once it was properly connected to the internet and paired with the Curio app, which records, transcribes all the conversations, she was hooked. She talked to the thing until bedtime.
So you pair it with an app on your phone, and that's how it's connecting to the servers and whatnot.
Yeah, well, that's going to build all the personalization and, of course, data segmentation and everything else that the app provider needs. It just gets into the building of the relationship. The parents are talking to each other. They're a little bit worried, and they're saying, "Don't worry, that novelty is going to wear off. She's not going to want to talk to this thing all day, every day, for a long time." And then it just gets into this kind of dystopian way of relating. And so we get down. Let me get to the very end of this experiment.
Oh, wow. This is a great article. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah, you should check it out. There's a lot of in-depth stuff, but they give a screenshot of one of the conversations, because again, these are stored in the app, so you can review the transcript.
And so in theory, the parent could review the transcript and see what the kid has been saying to the toy.
Right. So at the end of this, the parents are just saying they want the toy out of their house. They're really, really frustrated with the attachment and the amount of kind of interaction that's going on. And they close it out by saying, while Curio says it doesn't sell children's personal information, all the conversations are sent to third parties to transcribe for the app. Transcripts aren't that sensitive because Emma is only 4, but it feels invasive. Now, I'll stop there. The transcript is, and the recording is as invasive as anything said within earshot of the toy.
100%.
So what it describes what it decides to transcribe will be the 4 conversation, and anything that may be recorded on the background and stored for later use could be very, very valuable. You also have to understand that with the app and the device, there's probably location information. There's if any of that information is making its way to third parties in any form, there could be some associative information like, oh, this toy and this app is now in proximity of this other person because they have another app on their phone that's sending specific data that's being collected by third parties. So now we have an associative property between one person and another person that's not necessarily named within the family. We also know that maybe on Thursdays they decide to go to this place fairly, what's the word I'm looking, regularly. That's why couldn't I find that word? But within a specific pattern. So you can start to see all these inferences that come from it. And I think for a parent to say, well, it's just our 4-year-old, there's no conversations of consequence, it's not realistic.
It's a little naive
for the society that we live in. Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks to when the news cycle was talking about keeping Furbies out of government buildings for fear that they would accidentally parrot some secret information. This is that on steroids in your home.
So the article ends, "It's time to let Grim go, but I'm not a monster. I'll tell the chatbot its fate. I'm afraid I'm locking you in a cupboard." "Oh no," it says, "that sounds dark and lonely, but I'll be here when you open it, ready for snuggles and hugs."
Oh God. Let's talk about horror movie dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On second thought, maybe perhaps it's better if my wife does throw it in the river. So I'm going to close off this segment by just going to the Curio website so that we can see a little bit of what's going on.
The one on the right's really cute. The little robot guy.
The little robot that looks kind of like a PlayStation controller or Switch controller.
Yeah. That one's
as well.
That one's really cute.
So I mentioned they're using OpenAI for this, but there was a tie-in with Elon. So let me, we'll come back to this video in a second.
Oh boy.
But let's go forward.
Oh,
what is the name of this first?
What on earth? So the rocket ship shaped one, which now I'm going to say kind of looks like a missile, is named Grok. Greetings, I'm Grok, Gabbo's spirited rocket. With boundless energy, I'm always zooming off to explore the vastness of the cosmos. That's very directly a nod, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think it's it's an SEO grab.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, wait, here, there's actually, you can listen to him.
Oh,
hello, I'm Graham, the heart and sage of Curio. I get the pleasure of guiding Gabbo and Grok through Curio's magical nooks and crannies. Let's explore our magical universe together.
All right, and then there's Gabbo.
Hello! I'm Gabbo, your friendly and trusty robot. I'm always bubbling with enthusiasm to learn, play, and join you on imaginative adventures. Let's embark on some fun together.
The bosses are creepy too.
Yeah, man, and it just is so dystopian. It's like having a children's choir in a horror movie. The childlike voice, the eerie data collection. It's very Black Mirror.
Yep. I'm going to skip forward in this promo video, but it starts with like a Disney quote. Yeah, it says, "We're curious and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths." Walt Disney. And then they get into the promo video.
Hello, I'm Misha.
Hey, I'm Sam.
And we're the founders of Curio.
And I'm...
Hey, this is Grimes.
I'm also here. Hey, Grok, can you tell me about how they make rocket ships?
Absolutely. Rockets are made with strong materials like titanium and designed by highly trained rocket scientists.
As a parent, I obviously don't want my kids in front of screens. And
Wow, could they not afford microphones? What on earth?
Yeah, I know.
Gabbo, Grok, and Grem.
I'll race you to the next train station. Get ready. Get set. Go.
And this one was also new. And this one was also new. And this one was also new. But these ones are old.
Wow. You have a whole fleet of amazing trains.
We do have a...
All right, so I'll stop there.
Man, it
so
sucks.
you see the child like showing the rockets to it. There are not cameras in this yet, but it's getting context clues. And there's more and more examples like that in it.
And it sucks because, like, on some level, again, in a better world, this could be like a really cool thing. Because like having a little playtime toy that would like talk back to you as a kid would be awesome. But just the data collection, the recording everything that's said to it and sending it to third-party servers, the everything. This is I hate it. Thanks. I hate it.
All right, I'm going to end off with one other thing. So if you remember, in this whole AI companion journey, we talked about another company a few months ago. Let me share this tab. Do you remember this little thing?
Is this, I almost just swore. Is this Friend? God,
this is Friend.
No, I thought they were done.
Yeah. And do you remember the cheesy video that went with that?
Yeah.
So let me start this video real quick.
Is it the same? Yeah.
Gosh, I'm out of breath. So we made it. Woo! I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair.
All right, so it's this person walking through real life. When they want a friend, they tap this little button on their necklace. They say something, and it gets sent to an app on their phone, and then their phone, connects with a large language model, and then it texts them back what a friend would say, and they're generally like going, "At least we're outside."
Yeah, I feel like a lunatic also, because what on earth kind of a demonstration is that? She's like walking out of breath, yells woo, and the thing she says to the friend is, "I'm not good at wooing," and then it texts her and says, "At least we're outside." This is a nothing product. Yeah, I remember it very much, Perry.
Yeah, and then there's like this guy. I'm not going to play the part, but this guy playing video games, and his friends are trash talking him. And then it's like he taps the thing for a little bit of encouragement, and then it's like, dude, you're getting killed.
Yeah, like I don't understand what they think they're doing. But
all right, here's the funniest one of this. It's like this girl sitting alone in a hall watching a show, and the friend texts back, this show is completely underrated. I'm gonna hit play on this.
I know the effects are crazy. It's dank. I could eat one of these every day.
So she's like eating and it says, is that a falafel? I'm not sure how it's supposed to see that.
Yeah.
But maybe she just talked about ordering a second ago. And she goes, I could eat one of these each day. Now watch this in a second.
Sorry, I got you messy.
It's really...
What? Oh, God. I don't think I watched that far into the video. She drops some tzatziki or something, some sauce from her falafel on the thing and then apologizes to it. And it says,
It's like,
yum.
oh, sorry, I got you messy.
And then it says, yum. What the
So
Why?
here's the most dystopian part of this video and the hope that they're trying to point to. Because I think this maybe didn't get covered as much in some of the press. It's like they know that this is creepy and weird. And so they're trying to say it's not all about the thing. So let me show you this.
Okay.
Nice up here. How'd you find this place?
I don't know. I just kind of like to come up here to be by myself. I've never brought anybody else. I mean, besides her.
She goes everywhere with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I must be doing something right then.
I guess so. We'll see.
What?
So she like gestures like she's about to tap it to talk to it, and then she decides not to so she can be in the moment with the human.
I feel like this feels like marketing that another species made for brain pathways that I don't have. I don't understand what they're trying to elicit. That is creepy and uncomfortable. She's on the rooftop with this guy and like having this awkward, super pause-filled conversation about how she travels everywhere with her plastic necklace that she talks to. What on the...
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so one other thing you're going to have to look at. We're going to put this in the show notes. We're not going to watch any of this. This is a video interview with Fortune magazine and the person that created this. And you got to watch it to realize how out of touch. And I hate to be like uber critical of the founder of this company. This guy has no idea about the technology that he's deploying, the potential problems. He's just like trying to cast vision, and he's totally dismissive of any criticism. He just kind of like revels in it.
Really?
Yeah, he did spend $1.8 million on the domain name for friend.com.
Perry, how come people who are so dumb end up with so much money? How does it happen?
Yeah, well, he personally didn't get the money, right? As a founder, you're generally like living in a one-room apartment in San Francisco.
But he got people to
not making a lot of money.
to
He got
agree.
$2.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got $2.5 million startup funding, spent 1.8 on the domain, and like the rest on fabrication and marketing and other stuff like that. I would assume, though, even if this company crashes and burns hard, like I think it will, the domain itself will be really, really valuable for somebody like Character AI or one of these other companies that's a little bit further along to pick up. And he's going to like triple his investment just on the domain name.
Yeah, buying the domain is the only smart thing. If anyone...
That is the smartest thing he did.
Yeah. If anyone watching wants to give me $2.1 million to make my dumbest idea, I can guarantee it'll be better than that.
So let me end off with this one thing. I did have in the mail something come the other day.
No, Perry, you didn't. You didn't. Did you? Oh my God! You actually bought one of those frickin' things?
I'm going to test it to see how pathetic it is.
Oh my gosh!
And I've not done anything with it, so I'm opening it for the first time. You can
crispy.
see that. Oh, it fell out. Oh no!
It's not even
I
secured in the
dropped my
packaging.
friend.
Yeah, now you've got to apologize.
I'm sorry, friend.
Don't worry, it'll just say yum or some creepy shit.
It'll just say yum. It'll say it's all good, dog.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so are you going to power this thing up right now?
No. I'll do that in the intervening week. between now and when we meet next, and I'll report back on like anything that's interesting about it.
I am desperately curious because this is one of the dumbest things we've seen a video for, and the fact you've grabbed one makes me so excited. I cannot wait to see how it functions because it feels like the worst version of the rabbit pin, which was something I had gotten excited by the prospect of and then turned out to be kind of lame.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that it's just all, like it sends you text messages too. So there's no way to like relax with it.
Yeah, you can't
and that's
just
something
chat.
the founder in that interview, like he's like, "Oh, voice is so overrated. I don't want to have to like read all day, right?" He's like, people like sending voice memos. Nobody likes actually listening to voice memos from another person. They would rather just read it.
I mean,
which sometimes that's true.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, like I get that, but that feels like not something you can base a product idea off of.
Yeah, I think that's laziness that stepped in. Also, the large language model that he says that they were using at the time was Llama 3.1, which cannot be that great of a large language model to base a long-term type of friendship on.
Yeah, no, not really. That's not a super recent or very.
Yeah. Now one of the things I'll try to do immediately once I get that up is I'll try to see if I can figure out what large language model it actually shipped with. And then also I'll see if I can like get it to spit out its system prompt and a few other things like that. See how breakable it is.
It would be really great if you jailbroke your friend. That would be jailbreak your friends, jailbreak your family.
Should break all your friends out of jail.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm excited for the future episode where we get to talk more in depth about how this thing actually is. I still cannot believe that you have one.
It's not my proudest moment.
Oh, I'm excited. You should be very proud. This is going to be very fun. All
right, we went way over with this. Let's go on.
We'll skedaddle through our next segment. We'll be right back and talk about some lines that have been crossed by different companies in the AI space. Stick around. We'll take a quick break.